Thank you, Cynthia. I'm the, I'm the second Irishman here today, the less important of the two. And I'm from County Wicklow. Actually, I was born in Ireland, and the other Irishman was born somewhere else on the island. Coaching and instruction is one of the Active 8, and we have a committee comprised of Kevin Doucette from Calgary, Alberta, Roger Keevy from Cairo, Egypt, Michael McDade, the first Irishman from Donegal Town in Ireland, Jen Ramamurphy from Brisbane, Australia, Ruth Rosenquist from Scottsdale, Arizona, and Dan Santorum from Hilton Head Island, South Carolina. So that's our group that we've been working on this initiative. We feel that the GPF has a critical role in coaching and advancing coaching, instruction, and training. What could be more important than helping people understand the game, enjoy the game, play the game, and figure out how they can advance? I mean, as well as places to play, what can be more important than coaching? We have objectives, 4 areas of focus. We feel that we can be advocates for the importance of quality coaching, accessible coaching, affordable coaching, and promote the importance of that. Secondly, we feel that we can facilitate access to existing programs. There are a lot of quality providers out there, and our job is to help people understand where they can go to get expert coaching and where people can go to get trained to be coaches. Thirdly, we want to collaborate with and support those existing program providers. And fourthly, we want to show value. We want to show value to our national federations and to the continental groups that we have a role to play to advance quality coaching. Given that, we have three key initiatives. The first one is related to the GPF endorsement program. What we are going to do is that we're going to endorse existing coach education and certification providers that meet global criteria. So we develop 8 criteria or best practices. And if an organization meets those criteria, we're going to officially endorse them as a GPF provider. And there'll be benefits to them, we feel, and also benefits to us that if you're an endorsed provider of the GPF. So that work is underway. I'll talk more about that in a second. Secondly, we want to get tips and clips. We want to get reels out there. And the first series will be by people who are known to be doing this work and have for a number of years. So these are snappy snippets of little videos, little vignettes that we'll assemble, we'll curate them, and then we'll amplify them through GPF and our mechanisms in terms of social and through the website. And these will speak to, these will speak to technical issues, but also issues related to mindset, the mental part of pickleball. We feel that these are going to be high quality. They're going to reflect current trends. They'll be short and snappy. They'll be anywhere between 40 seconds and maybe 2 minutes. And they're going to be translated eventually, and they're going to transcend languages and cultures, because we feel these snappy snippets will be very, very helpful. And the third area is related to a short course. We find already that there are countries that may not have access to or can afford a program. They may like the snappy snippets, but they want something in between. We did provide support recently to one country in terms of developing some micro lessons on coaching, and we're going to see whether or not that has applicability to other countries. So that's the third one, the Coach Education Short Course. In terms of the progress so far, number one, in terms of the endorsement program or the Coach Educators endorsement, we've had strong interest from 3 existing providers that have agreed in principle to work with us on this endorsement program. So we're very pleased with that. Secondly, related to the snappy snippets, we've had responses from pickleball legends who are interested in working with us, where they would submit their clips, we would acknowledge the source of them, and we would put our GPF brand on it. So that work is underway. And thirdly, we're looking at revising the pilot we did for the short course. Regarding, again, the endorsement program, excuse me, we're very pleased that 3 existing coach education and certification providers have expressed interest and a commitment to work with us on the details about the coach endorsement program. And those organizations are the Professional Pickleball Registry. Welcome. Lots of seating here. Maybe, yeah, there's a spot there somewhere. Those organizations are the Professional Pickleball Registry, PPR. Secondly, the International Foundation of Players Academy, IFPA. And thirdly, the Racket Professional Association. We're very pleased that representatives from PPR and the RPO are with us today. So at this point, I would like to introduce Sarah Ansbury and ask Sarah just to say a few words. A few words.
Hey, good morning.
So the next steps are to work with the three organizations, and there may be more who want to work with us, but we have our first three, and to negotiate an agreement. But as I mentioned, PPR and RPO and IFPA have agreed in principle to work with us. So we're going to work on the details over the next little while and have those agreements in place by the end of December of this year. Secondly, we're going to introduce the snappy snippets, the tips and clips, by the end of February. The first series will be from people that are involved, and then we're going to invite others to get involved. We're going to probably set up a competition or an event or a system where we're going to ask people to submit their snappy snippets to us, and we'll collect them from around the world. And thirdly, we'll work on the distribution and the revision of that short course to see if it has potential. In closing, pickleball is a remarkable sport, and pickleball could be the last sport that somebody picks up in her or his lifetime. It also could be the first sport that somebody picks up in their lifetime as well. I'm not sure how many other sports can do that. I don't know how many gymnasts start their career in gymnastics at the age of 78 or something. So I think pickleball is a remarkable sport. It could be your last sport to pick up or your first one. And so to be a remarkable sport, though, we need remarkable coaching. And so we're really looking forward to working with PPR and RPO and IFPA and others to advance what is so important. Places to play, but quality coaching. Thank you.